Do you wake up every night at 2 or 3 a.m., even when your bladder is not full? What feels like a small habit, a glass of water before bed, could actually be disturbing your sleep and silently raising your health risks after 65. As a urologist, I have seen so many elders across India and the US believe they're doing the right thing, only to realize later that this healthy bedtime routine was the very reason they couldn't sleep through the night. If you're someone who drinks plain water before bed, thinking it will help detox or keep you hydrated, please stay with me. Today, I'll show you 5 better drinks that don't just prevent nighttime urination. They also support your nerves, relax your muscles, and help you wake up refreshed. But before we begin, I want to ask you something personal. Where are you watching this video from? And what time is it right now? Please share it in the comments. I truly love knowing who I'm speaking to. It helps me make videos that truly serve you. And if this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel so you never miss a health tip made specially for seniors like you. Let's begin. After the age of 60, many elders in India begin to notice a quiet but persistent change. They no longer sleep through the night like they used to. Even a small glass of water after dinner seems to lead to that familiar moment. Eyes opening at 2 a.m., feet touching the cool floor, walking slowly to the bathroom. What changed? You may wonder, why is your body waking up even when the urge isn't strong? You see, as we grow older, a hormone called vasopressin begins to decline. This hormone is responsible for slowing down how much urine your kidneys produce at night. When vasopressin drops, your kidneys keep filtering water as if it's still daytime, and your bladder fills faster while you sleep. That means even if you drank the same amount of water as before, it doesn't stay in the body quietly anymore. It rushes to the bladder, and even a small amount can trigger a signal to wake up. The bladder itself becomes more sensitive too. In your younger years, it could hold 400 or 500 milliliters before feeling full. But now, even 150 milliliters, half a glass, can send an urgent message to your brain. And here's what many people don't realize. Plain water has no magnesium, no glycine, no tryptophan. These are the natural relaxants your body needs to stay asleep. So when you drink plain water at night, it goes straight through, offers no support to your nerves or muscles, and pulls you out of deep rest. That's why the problem isn't water itself, it's the type of water and when you drink it. Choose smarter, richer drinks. Sip earlier, and your body will thank you gently with peace. Drink 5. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. One of the most gentle and effective drinks for better sleep after the age of 60 is warm, unsweetened almond milk. It may look simple, but this humble cup carries exactly what your body needs to sleep deeper and wake up calmer. Unlike plain water, almond milk contains magnesium and tryptophan, 2 nutrients that silently support your nervous system. Magnesium helps relax your muscles and reduce nerve activity so your body can shift from alertness to rest. Tryptophan, on the other hand, is an amino acid that your body converts into melatonin, the hormone responsible for deep sleep. Many elders believe only cow's milk is good for sleep, but that's not always true after 60. Cow's milk can cause bloating or discomfort, especially at night when digestion slows down. Almond milk is naturally lighter, easier to digest, and doesn't create heaviness in the stomach. When warmed gently and taken at the right time, it becomes a natural sleep supporter. Just 120 to 150 milliliters, about half a steel glass, is enough. The best time to drink it is 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime, not just before lying down. You can also add a pinch of Dalchini cinnamon powder, which improves blood flow and warms the body from the inside. Avoid sugar or flavorings and make sure the milk is unsweetened. Let me tell you about Auntie Sunita 69 from Coimbatore. She used to drink tea at 9 p.m. and often woke up twice every night. After switching to warm almond milk at 7 p.m., she felt more settled, and within a week, she was sleeping 6 full hours without interruption. Her eyes looked brighter, and she told me I didn't know sleep could return at this age. But now I feel like myself again. So if you are struggling with broken sleep, start with this one quiet change. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. Just a small glass, taken at the right time. Sometimes one gentle step is enough to bring back the rest your body still remembers. Drink 4. Chamomile tea. Another simple but powerful drink for restful sleep is chamomile tea, a soft herbal remedy known in many Indian homes for calming the mind. Chamomile contains a natural plant compound called apigenin, which connects directly to GABA receptors in your brain. These receptors are responsible for reducing mental tension, easing overactive thoughts, and gently signaling the body to prepare for sleep. Unlike sleeping pills, chamomile does not force drowsiness. Instead, it quietly invites your nervous system to relax without side effects or dependence. Chamomile tea is completely caffeine-free, making it a safe choice even for those with blood pressure, heart conditions, or light digestion. It does not disturb sugar levels, does not create heat in the body, and is especially helpful for elders who often lie awake thinking about the past or worrying about their families. To prepare it correctly, simply steep 1 teaspoon of dried chamomile flowers in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. Let it cool slightly and sip slowly about 45 minutes before bedtime. If you like a little extra warmth, you may add a thin slice of fresh ginger or a drop of pure vanilla, but please avoid adding sugar or honey, especially if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic. Let me tell you about Mrs. Joshi, a 73-year-old retired teacher from Pune. For years, she struggled with falling asleep even though her body was tired. She would lie in bed, eyes wide open, remembering names from old student registers or worrying about her son's job. After she began drinking chamomile tea each night for 1 week, her mind started to settle. She told me, "For the first time in years, I fell asleep without thinking too much. I woke up only once and it felt like a true rest. So, dear elder, if your mind is your biggest barrier to peaceful sleep, give this natural tea a chance. Sometimes the solution is not in doing more, it is in doing something gentler. A warm cup, a quiet breath, and sleep will return as soft as a prayer." Drink 3. Lightly warmed coconut water. One drink that may surprise you with its benefits is lightly warmed coconut water, a simple remedy with powerful effects for elders after 60. Coconut water is naturally rich in electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, which help balance the nerves and smooth muscles of your body. When these minerals are low, especially in summer or after a day of sitting, it can lead to nighttime leg cramps or sudden bladder spasms that interrupt your sleep. Many seniors mistake this for a urine problem when in truth it's the nerves and muscles asking for balance. By gently restoring electrolytes, coconut water helps reduce those sudden midnight urges and relaxes the lower body. But it must be taken the right way. Never drink it straight from the fridge or too close to bedtime. Cold fluids can shock the stomach and stimulate the bladder too quickly, especially at night. Instead, mix fresh coconut water with equal parts warm water. A 1:1 ratio is best. Drink about 100 to 120 milliliters just after dinner and keep at least 1 hour between your drink and going to bed. This gives your body time to absorb the minerals without sending you to the washroom later. A word of caution: if you have kidney disease or need to limit potassium, please check with your doctor first. Otherwise, for most elders, this is a gentle, natural way to calm the body before sleep. Let me tell you about Ravi ji, a 71-year-old from Ahmedabad. He used to wake up with leg cramps almost every other night, sharp pain in his calves that made him jump out of bed. His doctor told him the issue wasn't serious, but it kept ruining his rest. Then he began drinking diluted coconut water warm, just 100 ml after dinner each night. Within 1 week, the cramps stopped, and he said, "Now I wake up feeling rested, not sore and irritated." So if your legs trouble you at night or your bladder feels too jumpy, try this simple drink. Sometimes one quiet shift in habit brings peace not just to the body, but to the whole night. Drink 2 golden milk with black pepper. One of the most traditional yet powerful nighttime drinks for Indian elders is golden milk, or as many call it, haldi doodh. But when paired with a small pinch of black pepper, this familiar remedy becomes even more effective for restful sleep. The secret lies in curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, which helps reduce cortisol, the hormone responsible for stress and poor sleep. After the age of 60, many elders lie awake not because of pain, but because their brain is still alert, still thinking, still worrying. Curcumin gently calms that overactive mind and prepares the nervous system for deeper rest. But here's something most people don't realize: curcumin is not easily absorbed on its own. To unlock its full benefit, we need black pepper, which contains a compound called piperine. Piperine boosts curcumin absorption 7 to 8 times, making your golden milk far more powerful and effective. To prepare it, take half a teaspoon of turmeric and a small pinch of black pepper. Mix into 150 milliliters of warm milk, cow's milk, almond or walnut, whichever suits your digestion. Drink it slowly about 1 hour before bedtime, never on a completely empty stomach. This drink does more than relax your mind. It also helps reduce inflammation, eases joint stiffness, and supports overall body repair during sleep. Many elders with arthritis or knee pain find this milk especially helpful during colder months. Let me share the story of Lakshmi Maji, age 70, from Chennai. She had been waking up twice each night, her knees aching and her mind restless. After just 2 weeks of drinking golden milk with black pepper before bed, her sleep became deeper and her knees felt lighter. She told me, "For the first time in years, I slept without pain. The morning felt soft again, like old times." So if pain or inner stress is keeping you awake, give this trusted Indian drink a chance. Warm, golden, and healing. Sometimes your best medicine is already in your kitchen. You just need to time it right and trust your body's wisdom. Drink 1. Warm gelatin or bone broth. Among all the drinks that support deep sleep after 60, the one that often goes unnoticed is warm gelatin water or a cup of light bone broth. This is not just comfort food, it is a quiet medicine that works deeply on your nervous system and body recovery. It contains an amino acid called glycine, which gently slows down your heart rate, cools your core temperature, and helps your brain enter slow-wave sleep. This is the deep, dreamless sleep where healing happens when your cells repair, your energy is restored, and your mind finally lets go. Most elders don't realize that poor sleep is not just about the bladder or the mind, it's also about poor tissue recovery. After 60, your muscles and joints don't bounce back the way they used to. That's why glycine is so important. It supports the rebuilding of muscles, joints, and even collagen quietly while you rest. You don't need fancy powders or imported supplements. Just 1 teaspoon of plain gelatin stirred into 120 milliliters of warm water taken slowly 30 to 45 minutes before bed. You can also use low salt bone broth gently heated, not too thick, not taken with food to allow full absorption. This drink gives your body 2 things it needs most at night: calm for the brain and repair for the body. Avoid mixing it with meals and treat it like a warm ritual, like oiling a lamp before lighting it. Let me share the story of Mr. Prakash, 72, from Lucknow. He was tired of waking up every 2 hours, his legs aching and mind foggy by morning. He tried sleeping pills, herbal teas, nothing gave him 6 full hours of rest. But after just 3 nights of drinking warm gelatin water before bed, his sleep stretched to 6 hours uninterrupted. He said, "I felt as if my body finally remembered how to rest." The difference came so quietly, but it changed everything. So, dear friend, if your nights feel broken and your mornings heavy, consider this simple drink. Sometimes it is not force or medicine, but nourishment and timing that brings back the sleep your body has been longing for. For many elders across India, nighttime urination has become such a regular event that they stop questioning it. You lie down after dinner, your eyes feel ready for rest, but the body refuses to stay still. Within an hour or 2, the urge arrives, not always strong, but enough to pull you out of sleep. And even when you return to bed, the mind doesn't rest as easily as before. Most people believe that cutting water completely in the evening will solve the problem. But this can lead to dehydration, dry mouth, constipation, and early morning fatigue. The real solution is not in drinking less, but in drinking smart, small amounts at the right time and the right kind. After the age of 60, your kidneys become more sensitive and your bladder holds less before feeling full. That is why the ideal amount of any drink after sunset should be no more than 100 to 150 milliliters, about half a glass. And most importantly, you should finish your drink at least 1 hour before bedtime. Once you finish, take a few minutes to sit, calmly visit the toilet one last time, and then prepare for sleep. This simple routine gives your body a chance to settle and your bladder a chance to stay quiet. How you drink also matters. Do not gulp down water quickly, even if you feel thirsty. Sip slowly, take small pauses, and let your body absorb gently. When you drink in this way, your bladder is less likely to react suddenly and more likely to hold through the night. Also, please avoid cold drinks, fruit juices, sugary drinks, or herbal teas after 7 p.m. These may seem harmless, but they either chill the bladder, increase urination, or stimulate your system when it should be calming down. Instead, choose warm fluids with gentle nutrients, almond milk, golden milk, or even diluted coconut water. If you are unsure what works best for your body, try this small experiment. Pick one sleep-friendly drink per week and test how your body reacts. Maybe almond milk makes you feel settled. Maybe gelatin gives you 6 hours of sleep. Try, observe, and adjust, like finding the right setting on a ceiling fan in summer. Let me tell you about Uncle Sharma, age 68, from Nagpur. He used to drink 2 glasses of water right before bed, thinking it would flush his body. But instead, it flushed his sleep. After shifting to half a glass of warm almond milk at 8 p.m. and no other drinks after he began sleeping 4 to 6 hours without waking. He now calls it his evening Amrit, a small cup full of peace. So, dear friend, don't fear water, fear the wrong timing, wrong kind and wrong way of drinking it. Change one habit this week. Make it gentle. And let your night finally become what it should be: quiet, restful, and yours. A peaceful night's sleep after 60 does not come from just one warm drink. It is also built from a gentle rhythm, small habits that tell your body, it is time to rest now. Many elders in India focus on food and medicine, but forget that sleep is also a ritual. And like every good ritual, it begins with a little routine and quiet intention. One of the most important steps is setting a regular bathroom time, ideally around 9 p.m. every night. Your bladder, like your brain, has memory. When you guide it gently each evening, it starts learning to stay silent till morning. If you wait too late or keep changing the time, your body loses that internal signal. So even on weekends or festival days, keep your toilet visit at the same hour. This small discipline over time can change the way your bladder behaves. Next, help your nervous system slow down. About 20 minutes before bed, sit quietly, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths. Place one hand on your chest, the other on your belly. Feel the breath move gently through. If you like, softly massage your lower belly in a clockwise motion. And let a favorite bhajan or mantra play in the background, not loud, just like a whisper from the heart. Also, take a look at what you're wearing. Many elders wrap themselves in layers thinking warmth means protection. But heavy clothes and closed rooms can raise your body temperature, making the bladder more active. Instead, wear light cotton nightwear and keep your room cool and well ventilated. A ceiling fan or open window may be better than an AC. Let the air move naturally. Your sleeping position also plays a quiet role. Try to sleep on your left side with a soft pillow between your knees. This reduces pressure on your bladder, supports digestion, and helps your spine stay aligned through the night. If you are used to sleeping on your back, give this a gentle try for a few nights. The change can be surprisingly helpful. Lastly, please avoid tea, coconut water, or thin soups after 7 p.m. These may seem light, but they act as natural diuretics, making your bladder work more when it should be resting. Instead, finish your meals and drinks earlier and let your body prepare slowly for sleep. So, dear elder, a good night is not built in one moment. It is prepared across small actions. One breath, one cup, one quiet light, and soon sleep will come as naturally as dawn after night. So today, we gently explored how changing just one small habit, the kind of drink you take before bed, can bring back restful, peaceful sleep. You don't have to suffer through the night thinking it's just part of growing old. Sometimes your body is simply asking to be supported in a softer, more thoughtful way. But remember, dear friend, these tips are shared for general awareness only. If you are facing any specific health problems like diabetes, kidney issues, or long-term sleep disorders, please do consult your doctor before trying anything new. Every body is different and your doctor knows yours best. Now I would love to hear from you. What part of today's video felt most useful or comforting to you? If you found something that made you smile, gave you hope, or felt worth trying, please type the number 1 in the comments below. And if you feel this video wasn't quite right for you, simply type 0 so I can keep learning and make better content for you next time. Your feedback means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell icon, and share this with a friend, neighbor, or family member who might also need a more peaceful night. Until we meet again, I wish you soft sleep, clear mornings, and a heart that always feels heard. Namaste.